Well, hello, my YouTube family. It is 5:37, people. There was no school today, so I just breezed in to work, breezed back home. If the traffic was like this every single day, I would be such a happy camper. But alas, it is not to be the case every single day. Okay, people, it's Monday. It's Monday again. It's Monday again. And, um, here we go again. Another one is biting the dust in 2 weeks. I'm just saying. Since I've been there, that's number two. I haven't even been there 6 months yet, people. Yeah. And these people don't last years. I can understand if they've been there years and it's time for them to go. No, the first one that left was there only 3 months. And this one has been there 8 months. They don't even make a year. Let's do lips of the day, shall we? Let us start off with the liner. Let me tell you about the story of this damn liner. It used to be my favorite. It used to be my favorite liner, and it still is my favorite liner. This is the MAC Velveta, but look at what happened to the, look. Do you see what's in there? Inside is the bottom of this. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. All I know is I have to keep it low like this. Thank goodness it could still come up. It could still come up. And thank goodness it can go down. So if it could go down, that means it won't be ruined too much. But I don't know what happened. I was doing my lips after lunch. And when I was done with the liner, I was going to pop it back, the top. And I was going to put the bottom back. But then everything came out. The top is in there, along with which is the bottom of you know what? You know what? Okay. And the lips. Let's just, is a Wet n Wild, an old classic Wet n Wild. Remember these? Wet n Wild, the original packaging. This is in the color Black Orchid. And if I'm not mistaken, Lisa, if you're still watching, I think you're the one that sent this to me. Can I just say? I have done a lip look on Black Orchid before. So if you want to take a look at that one, feel free to do so. But it has not changed. Believe you me, it has not changed. So that is it. That's Wet n Wild in Black Orchid. Let me do a swatch for you. There it is. It's kind of like a maroon, because it's got almost an undercurrent of brown in there, but it's a dark berry with an undercurrent of brown. It's very strange. It's not a full-blown like berry shade. I don't know why they call it Black Orchid. Well, they need me to name lipsticks. Okay, I need that job. How do I get that job? I just want to come to work every single day at a cosmetics company, sit at my desk, and then after the lipsticks are completed, they give me a stock of lipsticks, and they say, okay, Nancy, just name them. How do I get that job? I don't even know if that job really even exists, but that's the perfect job for me. So that is Black Orchid. And this is Black Orchid. And there you have it. So yeah, people, these days have been wonderful. I don't want to jinx anything. But if every single day moving forward was like today, even though it's a Monday, I think I can handle it. I know I can handle it because I handled today. perfectly. Perfectly. And get this. This one was really what threw me for a loop. My supervisor's partner in crime, she came to me and she said, could you mail this for me? And she gave me something to put in the envelope. And she said, every time I try to give somebody else to do this, it never gets mailed out. But I know that if I give it to you, it'll definitely get done. I said, oh, yes, you can absolutely bet that. Absolutely, I'm getting on it right now. And then she walked away and I was like, what is going on? Mind you, she was in the office when my supervisor was yelling at me. And then part 2 came from her. And now all of a sudden, they're nice to me. I don't even want to, I'm not going to rock it. Oops. I'm not going to tip anything over. Let me just keep doing what I'm doing, moving forward. Because next month, on the 18th, we'll make my official 6 months there. I haven't taken a day off. I've never been late. Perfect record so far. Knock on wood. So that is that with that upon that, people. Oh, I have to tell you. I'm really desperately trying not to, but it's the holiday season. And the holiday season gets me wanting to, you know, buy things. Now, granted, I buy with responsibility. I'm a responsible shopper now, not all nilly-willy like I used to be. No. Responsible. So, yesterday, I placed an order for, what was it? Either 3 or 4 concealers. And maybe 2 lipsticks, if I'm not mistaken. I know stuff is coming. But I think the majority of the order is concealers. Because let me tell you something. Hold on a moment. I am getting the concealers that I have. Let me tell you something. These concealers that I bought at the, with the exception of this one, these 4 that I bought at the beauty supply store, there's a reason why these things are at the beauty supply store. I don't like any one of them. Not nay one of them. They either come on to, or they come out of the tube too goopy, too dry, too. I have tried everything. I have tried. So I know what I like. Well, with the exception of this one. This one I'm still using. I'm not fond of it, but I'm still going to use it because it's got a corrector inside. It's a Stila Brighten and Correct Concealer. I'll keep using this one. But I really have to stick to the ones that I like. There are the, I think it's the Maybelline Lumi Brightening Eyeliners and these. I have to stick to these. This Maybelline Fit Me. Maybelline Fit Me in Deep. There's one in Cafe and there's one in Deep. And I think I ordered the Cafe one. As soon as the other concealers come, these are getting tossed in la garbaggio, people, because they are worthless. Worthless. Not that I'm using one now. The one that I use now, which also is a disappointment, but I'm not going to toss it. I'm not going to toss it away, is the L'Oreal Infallible it's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. And this one is in Cream Cafe or Creme Cafe, which is also the name of the foundation that it goes with. But this is not one of the best. It's really not one of the best. I have to stick with these. These and the two other brightening ones that I like. I just have to just keep ordering these. These are the best concealers for me. And I don't know why I venture off. I veer off. It's like, ooh, you know, let me try something else. Let me try something new. But I saw some of these online, or like in some videos that I was watching, and I'm like, okay, a lot of people were talking about the LA Pro Conceal. I don't see what the big deal is. I really don't. I do not like either of these. These two are the LA Pro Conceal. And then there's this one, the Nicka K HD Concealer. Nope. HD Concealer. Nope. And it's got nothing to do with the shade. The shades are perfect. But I don't know. It's just, I just don't like the way they feel. I don't like the way they spread. They either spread too goopy or they're too patchy. I don't know. Maybe I got a bad bunch. But 4 bad bunches? I mean, come on. A bad batch, I should say. 4 bad batches? Mm-mm. I have tried. I've had these for almost a year or maybe 2. I can't anymore. So I ordered some new concealers, and I'm glad I did that. As soon as they all arrive, these are gone. So that's all I've got to say about that, because I can't. You know, when you just keep trying to work with something, you just keep trying, you keep trying. And it's, no matter how you work it, up, down, around, on the sides, in between, square, circle, triangle, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So I've come to the realization that the only ones that I really absolutely love is the Maybelline Fit Me concealers in Cafe and Deep. Those two have to be they have to be my concealers. Those are my concealers. And there's one that can actually be used as a foundation, because it is completely my skin tone. Complete. I think it's the Cafe one. This is Deep. This is not the one. The Cafe one is absolutely my skin tone. Like, I could use it as an actual foundation, but I never do. I use it as a concealer. But the other two, Maybelline Lumi highlighting concealer, I like those two as well. So there's actually 4 concealers that I can really go and be confident with. These I tried. The price was right, and I bought them at the beauty supply store. They weren't, you know, they were like $1.99 each. I couldn't go wrong with that. You get what you pay for, though, right? Just saying. So those were concealer no-nos for me. Anybody else, I'm sure they probably work for other people, but they do not work for me. I have tried. I have given them ample time to either liquefy a little bit instead of being all stiff, or dry up a little bit because there's some too liquidy and goopy. I can't. So that's basically it in a nutshell, people. I wanted to tell you about that. And that is it. That is all. Another one bit the dust, people. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm bringing some kind of energy to the place where people just up and leave. But yeah, this coworker came to me, and I was like in the zone of doing something, and she just tapped me on the shoulder, and she came real close to my ear, and she said, guess who gave in her 2 weeks notice? I looked up at her. I was like, please don't. She said, yup, I'm gone in 2 weeks. She'd been having problems. They'd been picking on her for a while. She could do no right. And she'd been with like I said, she only been with the agency for 8 months. So I guess she'll be opening the Christmas season into the new year with a new job. I'm hanging on, people. You know me. I hang on till the wheels come off. So what I need to do is keep buying my lottery tickets, my lottery scratch-offs. So that is that with that upon that. This is Lips of the Day, Look of the Day. And that is it, people. That is it. That is all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.